kind of, in the most respectful way, like make him regret, coming out of retirement, to face me.
He's ever seen in his life has been me and Manny Pacquiao.
Really?
Yeah. I won't disclose what took place, but it's been great.
You saying you knocked out Manny Pacquiao?
I don't know what that means.
But he's still young. He's strong. He's a big boy. Pacquiao is 46, man. It's tough, man.
The boxing world is buzzing with controversy after reports claimed Manny Pacquiao may have been knocked out during a recent sparring session ahead of his fight with Mario Barrios. While his sparring partner admitted they trained together, he refused to reveal what really happened. When asked directly if he dropped Pacquiao, he just laughed and said nothing. That silence has fans and critics wondering, is Pacquiao hiding something? Is the boxing legend no longer fit for war?
So now you're a big deal. And didn't you spar Manny Pacquiao around that time?
Yeah.
How's Manny Pacquiao in the ring?
Oh, man, we worked so much. We worked so much together. Freddie Roach, I can quote him. He said that the best fights, sparring he's ever seen in his life has been me and Manny Pacquiao.
Really?
Yeah. I won't disclose what took place, but it's been great.
You saying you knocked out Manny Pacquiao?
I don't know what that means. I have amnesia.
Okay.
Veteran trainer Robert Garcia has slammed Manny Pacquiao's comeback, calling it a dangerous gamble. At 46, Garcia says Manny is fighting time and losing. He didn't sugarcoat it. Modern boxing is too brutal for someone who's clearly past his prime. Sure, Pacquiao is a legend, but legends can still get hurt. Garcia warned that Manny's speed, reflexes, and stamina, the very things that once made him unstoppable, just aren't there anymore. And against today's younger, sharper fighters, that could spell disaster.
And lastly, Robert, do you think Pacquiao wins this fight?
Man, look, Pacquiao's is a legend. He's a legend. He's man, everybody, myself, Mexicans, people love him because he's just such a great person. He helps a lot. Everything he does is to help people out, and I know of so many stories of people that he's helped, that he's done in his country. So you can't help not like him and not wish him well. But I got 36. It's too hard.
46, yeah. 46.
Oh, my bad. 46. Yeah. He's 4 years younger than me, man. I don't see myself even able to, box for 12 rounds against a young fighter. Even though Barrios might be the lighter of the welterweight division,
right.
But he's still young. He's strong. He's a big boy. Pacquiao is 46, man. It's tough, man. But it's been done before, man. Foreman done it. Hopkins did it. That Leonard came back. Also and did it after a long retirement. So is it possible? Yeah. Does he have the talent to do it? Yeah. Was he one of the best fighters of all time? Yeah. So we could see him pull it off, man. But I really don't. I don't see it happening.
Sports analysts aren't sold on Manny Pacquiao's comeback, and it shows. Their doubt isn't about his legendary past, but about his present reality. At this age, coming out of retirement isn't just risky, it's borderline reckless. Still, they admit Pacquiao wouldn't step back into the spotlight unless he was dead serious. His comeback screams pride, maybe even desperation. Some believe his heart and fighting spirit might still give him a shot, but only if everything goes perfectly. Truth is, for many, this feels less like a heroic return and more like a last roll of the dice.
Everyone's going to be paying attention. I know I have been these last couple of weeks, watching all these old fights, looking at interviews, watching him train. It just makes you think, like, does he have one more in him? I don't know. He thinks so. And we're going to watch him try at least.
Against Mario Barrios, he's going to be looking for the WBC World Tour World titles, right?
Yeah. Barrios is a world champion in a welterweight division that is about as weak as I've ever seen it. I think probably people older than me won't ever remember. This might be the weakest welterweight division in history, especially with the removal of Ennis, who's likely seen his last fight at welterweight. I do believe that there are guys coming up in the pipeline that are pretty good welterweights, but they're not at the championship, or they're not getting the championship shot quite yet. But if there's a moment in time where an older fighter can jump in and maybe steal a moment or steal a belt and win a championship and do something special, it's probably right now. It's not. It's Mario Barrios losing the welterweight title isn't exactly Michael Moore losing the heavyweight title to George Foreman, when Moore had just beaten Amanda Holyfield. It was a shock when Foreman beat him, but nonetheless, it's still an accomplishment. And I think Barrios sucks. So I think I think
Mario Barrios isn't holding back. He straight up called Manny Pacquiao's comeback a mistake he'll regret. Young, hungry, and brutally honest, Barrios says he's been dissecting Pacquiao's training footage, and what he sees is clear. The legend has slowed down. He says the drop in Manny's speed and conditioning proves this isn't the same Pacquiao who ruled the ring 10 years ago. And while Barrios gives credit to Manny's legacy, he makes no apologies. He's coming to destroy it. For Barrios, this isn't just a fight. It's his chance to retire a legend and make his own name by sending Pacquiao back into retirement for good.
In this camp.
So yeah, then I guess I'll put it this way. Like, I don't think based on that, then you should be surprised with anything Manny does, or is it like, well, we'll see with the first punch how that mimics the sparring?
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of like the best way, right? Because I mean, again, we have been trying to mimic or trying to get the looks that Manny brings as best as we can, but still, everything it's gonna come down to fight night. I'm still preparing for the best version of Manny that I can. I'm not going in there expecting to be facing an old man, so yeah, I'm expecting him to be fast, to be moving. So yeah, I'm just expecting the best from him.
I would think because you're younger, that the later the fight goes, the more it's in your favor, right? Like, do you guys feel that?
I feel that. I have confidence, and the more. The longer the fight goes, right? It's my job to go in there and yeah, make him feel like the old man. Make him feel kind of in the most respectful way. Make him regret coming out of retirement to face me. Make him question it, right? Why did I come back for this?
A panel of 11 boxing experts and several others are sounding the alarm on Manny Pacquiao's return, and their message is clear. This could end badly. They point to his last fight, which lacked the speed, sharp footwork, and explosiveness that once made him great. Instead of looking like a legend, he looked human. Analysts warn that facing a younger, more powerful, and better-conditioned Mario Barrios at 46 isn't just risky, it's reckless. Many believe if Manny can't match the pace or take the hits like he used to, a knockout isn't just possible, it's almost guaranteed. While some call it bravery, others are calling it a mistake in the making.
So Manny Pacquiao is going to get knocked out by Mario Barrios. And I get it, Mario Barrios is far from a good fighter. Mario Barrios is one of the worst champions in all of boxing, but Manny Pacquiao is so old, bro. I think a lot of you guys forget Manny Pacquiao fought last year and he arguably lost to a Muay Thai kickboxer dude. This dude wasn't even a boxer. Yes, he was really big, but the dude was just not a boxer. Honestly, I think the WBC should call this fight off. I think it's not too late to kind of go back on your word and let's call this one off. This fight should not be sanctioned by anybody. This fight should not be allowed. At least Mario Barrios should be stripped of his WBC title for defending it against a 46-year-old. Is there a slim chance Manny Pacquiao is able to outmaneuver him and maybe outpoint him, punch, around him? Yeah, maybe. But realistically, it won't happen. But if he does, I think it will solidify him as the greatest boxer of all time. No questions about it. I think if he does win this fight, it would put him clearly over Ali, Ray Robinson, Ray Leonard, and Floyd Mayweather. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts on how y'all feel about this fight.
With doubts swirling and danger looming, Pacquiao's return feels less like a fairy tale and more like a high-stakes gamble. Will the legend silence the critics or suffer a brutal reality check? One thing's for sure, the world will be watching. Don't miss a second of the action. Subscribe now for all the latest updates, breakdowns, and behind-the-scenes drama from the boxing world.